Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life, and welcome to the Crafty Maven Getaway. And today, mine is going to be called Technique It, which there is the cut file from Paige Evans. And what I am going to do today is show you that you can take a particular different style of cut files and do something different with it. This one is a Christmas style because it's got a bunch of ornaments hanging off of like what you would want to call a Christmas tree. And I am going to turn it into more of a winter wonderland because my daughter is laying in the snow and making snow angels while we were stationed in Germany. I am so excited. This is my first video and I am going to be on the fall winter term for Crafty Maven Getaway. And I am excited that Hannah wanted me to be part of her team. And we were stationed in Germany for 3 years. If you do not follow me on any other social medias, all of mine will be linked down below as well, just so that you can come over and check out my channel, along with make sure that you go and check out the group and all of that kind of stuff, along with the Crafty Maven. And the reason why I decided to do a Technique It style theme today is because I'm using a cut file that should be Christmas oriented, and I turned it into more of a winter wonderland one. I do change a little bit off camera. After I turned off the camera, I kept looking at it and I'm like, there's just something that I wanted to do different. So you'll see in the still shots what I did a little bit different, but the theme and everything is still there. And so I placed down and I backed the cut file, and I cut this cut file out a couple of different times and in different ways to be able to work with the file. These two are the mint color ornaments that I cut out that I used for the backing of the main gray file. I do use the theme for this month, which is stamps. I do pull out some old Stampin' Up! Stamps that I am using that has a bunch of snowflakes, as well as using this style of a technique. And I'm placing down and I'm backing the files. I cut my photos. My two photos is one of my daughter laying in the snow, which I cut to match what the ornament looks like, and the other one where you see just a little bit of the brown from the dirt on the photo is the actual snow angel. In person, you can see that she has a snow angel. So here you see that I cut off all of the ornaments, and you'll see how I put them back on to make it look like I didn't even do that. So I took out two different colors from Close to My Heart. All of my inks and stuff are either Distress Oxides or Close to My Heart ink pads. And the two colors that I use is Seafoam and Sugar Plum. And I'm just placing a bunch of snowflakes all around on the background. That's all I wanted it to be, was snowflakes falling down from this so-called tree with the ornaments hanging on it. And I just place it all down. I do back all of the ornaments and stuff with the same style of paper. So the dark ones have one paper and the mint ones has another color, so that they were all still somewhat uniform. And I do back most of them up on foam. I use either Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, or I get the craft foam that you can find at Walmart, and that's how I back mine up on it. And I'm just placing them in there, and like I said, I'm putting these back to make it look like I didn't even cut these out. And at the end, you can't tell that I actually cut the ornaments out, so that I could place these. I needed to place them a little bit differently than what I have in the past, or the way they were connected on the actual cut file. I needed to make some room because I added 2 extra ornaments to this instead of leaving it with what the original cut file had. I will link everything down below. Make sure that you go check out the Crafty Maven Getaway. I will link Paige Evans' group to where you can get this free cut file, because she places free cut files, I think, almost on a weekly basis on Fridays, if I'm not mistaken. And that's where this one came from. And so I just made sure that I had to cut that one down just a little bit, but you can't even tell I cut it. Also, make sure that you go check out my channel too, so that you can get more inspiration and techniques as well. I will be posting just like the rest of the ladies about 2 to 3 times a month. I know that this is my test run, if you want to call it, for the month of November. This is the first time I'm posting. But in December, I've got some good dates down to where I'm going to be posting a lot more on the Crafty Maven. So I hope that you come back and check out the channel as well. And just as an FYI, in the still shots, you will see that I moved the freezing season, is what you see on for my title. I moved that and I put it over the top, and I put it right in front of the bird that you'll see me put down. And I took a bunch of the wood chips. The paper collection that I'm using is the new Simple Stories Winter Wonderland type collection, and it's called Freezin Season or Season Freezin. I'll link it down below if I can find it. I know I can still find it, but I'll link it down below so that you can be able to get it if you would like the collection. I got it from a cherry on top, and I did the collector's edition to where I could get all of the product for this collection all in like one little bundle, so I didn't have to pay for everything individually, and it came out cheaper in my end. So I'm just placing everything down. I also, off camera, after I was looking at this, you know how sometimes you turn the camera off and you're like, man, there's got to be more I could do to this. Well, I didn't turn it back on because I already was at like 45 minutes doing this project for the channel. So I decided to trim 1/4 of an inch off of one side, or on 2 sides, and I backed it with another paper as well to add it around it, to add just that little bit more. It just needed something more, and I kept playing with it. Finally, I just had to put it away because I was going to probably put way more on there than what I really wanted, because then it would take away from the cut file, and I don't like to take away from the main element of the layout, which is the cut file for this particular one, and the stamps. Every spot that I stamped, I tried to enhance it with either another type snowflake or one of the chipboards or a bird or something. And so here I am, I'm placing down all of the embellishments and just finishing it out. Now, like I said, I do change some stuff on the still shots, and just make sure you check them out if you wanted to see what I have done with it. And I do know that, I think in this still shots you will see that I do add that little girl. Oh, nope, I do add it. So the little girl gets placed on one of the ornaments as well. And I just make sure that it all looks nice and pretty. I am a heavy embellisher. I'm one of them that I could probably embellish the whole thing, which you'll probably get to learn a lot more if you do not follow me on social media. And I'm almost done here, so make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out everything else that's down below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!